Hi, welcome back to another knitting machine video tutorial. In this one I am going to show you how to fix a drop stitch and a tuck stitch. I'm gonna bring you in closer so you can see. I did this purposely so I can make this video. This is just in case you ever come across this problem. So first we're gonna work on the drop stitch. This is what it looks like. Now be careful, don't want to move it too much because it's dropped. So I have a stitch marker here and I'm going to grab that stitch so it doesn't keep dropping, right? So here it is. Let me grab it correctly. I'm gonna go under it like that. That's my drop stitch right there, and I'm gonna put that stitch marker there so it doesn't keep dropping, because I'm gonna pick these stitches up using this little hook that comes with the machine, or you can use a regular hook, what have you. Now for the, I should have let me move this a little bit. I'm gonna have to go back around so I can show you, but for the tuck stitch we're gonna do that last. So we're gonna do this one first, and what we want to do is we're gonna go back around so this drop stitch is on this side here, on the left side of my, ooh, I'm not even in frame, sorry about that. So we're gonna go back, crank one more time so that this drop stitch is on this needle here, right? I don't want it to be, this is in my way so I can get to it, so I want it to be on this side of my machine, on the left side. So I'm gonna crank so I can go around again until I see that drop stitch is coming. It's right here. This is my drop stitch right here, which is needle, if I can see that, I think it says 23. They're hard to see, but just keep your eye on it. Hold it up like this so you know, and right there. I'm gonna keep it right there to the right of my machine so I could be able to get to it. And I have this little handy tool. This is for my Cricut. This is a weaving tool, and with this you can do it with anything that has a little pointy tip that you can get in to the stitch like this, because you want to pull this off the actual pin here at the needle. So you just want to bring it over and drop it. That way you can get to it. And then what you're going to do is unravel this until you get to this drop stitch here. So I'm just going to unravel with this little tool. Real simple. Just like that. Carefully. There, now they're all loose. And now that I have my stitch marker there, what I want to do is take my crochet hook and I'm gonna put it under these stitches, under, until I get to that stitch marker. So let me grab it with this hand, and you want to make sure that they are all facing the correct way. Well, I'm gonna do that again. All right, I'm gonna put my crochet hook right into that stitch right there. I had to pause my video so my machine could finish doing its thing. But so we have the hook under all our stitches. We're about to remove the stitch marker from here, so I'm just gonna hold on to it and remove. And all you want to do is take this next stitch here and put it before the one on our hook, and then we're going to take the one that's on a hook and put it through the crochet hook, and you're just going to keep doing that all the way till you get to the top. So over that stitch, grab this stitch and put it over. Now you can do it with this if you wanted to, or you can do it with a yarn needle so it could be easier for you to pick up if you want. Just put it over and then grab that one. But for me, it's simple with my fingers. So I'll put this one over it, grab it, and put it through the hook. I hope you can see that well. So we put it over that stitch, then we grab that stitch. Logan, stop. Then we put it over, and we're going to continue to do that till we get to the top. One at a time. Almost picked up two. Logan, hush. Alright, so I'm down to my last one. I'm going to do the same exact thing. Now this that's left on a hook, I'm going to take it with my little pick tool here. I'm going to grab it with it, and then I'm just going to take my crochet hook off. Throw it to the side, and I'm going to bring it into this needle, like so. And there, you have fixed a drop stitch. And then you're going to crank slowly, making sure that it's going to grab on to your yarn, just like that. And I'm going to keep going until I get to this one, which is where my my tuck stitch is. I'm going to start right here, because this is where my tuck stitch is. And you're going to do the same exact thing. You are just, the only difference is you're not going to need a stitch marker. So we're going to grab it, and what I like to do is just give it a little bit of a pull so it can come loose. And we're going to loosen these stitches until we get to this one right here. So the same way, just like that. And here is my stitch where I want to stop at. And the same thing, we're going to take our crochet hook, put it under, and pick up that stitch right there, just like that. And then we're going to do the same exact thing. One at a time. Oops, I left a little bit behind. There we go. And then I'm just going to look at my work, make sure that it's right. Yeah. I remember when I first learned how to do this, it was really hard. Like, it was frustrating, but then once you get the hang of it, it's pretty simple. Just gotta take your time. And again, I'm gonna take my tool here. I'm gonna grab onto that stitch, and I'm gonna put it right back on the machine, on the needle, like so. And then I'm gonna crank. And there you have it. So that is basically how you fix a tuck stitch and a drop stitch. Now you can see that it looks loose here, but don't you worry. Once you take it off the machine and you give it that stretch, once you finish with your project, once you give it that stretch, that's gonna go away. It's just gonna go back to the way it's supposed to look. So anyway, I hope this was a helpful video. If it was, please give me a thumbs up. It really helps my channel. And stay tuned, I have more tutorials coming up and more videos coming up. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.